Is your child starting to show signs of cheating? Maybe it's small things, like copying a friend's homework, peeking during a board game, or telling little white lies. It might seem harmless at first, but cheating isn't just about marks or winning a game, it's about character and the choices they make. If we don't address it early, these small actions can grow into a habit that's much harder to break later on. So, what can we do as parents to guide them back to the right path? Today, we're going to break it down into simple, actionable steps. First, let's talk about how to spot the signs. It's not always as obvious as catching them in the act. Sometimes the clues are more subtle. Does your child consistently avoid challenging work? Do they have a long list of excuses for why their homework isn't done, or why they got a bad grade? Maybe they overreact to making mistakes, getting extremely upset or defensive. These behaviors can be red flags that they're feeling pressure to succeed at any cost, which can lead them down the path of cheating. Paying attention to these subtle cues is the first step in understanding what's really going on. It's not about being a detective, it's about being an observant and supportive parent. Once you've noticed the signs, the next step is to teach the value of integrity. It's easy to jump straight to punishments, but a more effective approach is to focus on the why behind honesty. Sit down with your child and have a calm conversation. Explain the consequences of cheating, like getting a 0 on a test or facing disciplinary action at school. But more importantly, talk about why honesty matters in the bigger picture. Explain that trust is like a foundation for all relationships. When we are honest, people trust us, respect us, and want to be around us. And most importantly, being honest helps us build self-respect. We can feel proud of our accomplishments because we know we earned them fairly. Frame it not as a lecture, but as a conversation about the kind of person they want to become. Now, let us move on to one of the most powerful tools in our parenting toolkit, encouraging effort over results. In our society, it's so easy to get caught up in grades, scores, and rankings. But when we only praise the final outcome, we send the message that the result is all that matters, even if it means taking shortcuts. Instead, shift your focus. When your child brings home a test or a project, praise your hard work. Say things like, "I see how much effort you put into studying for this test, and I'm so proud of you for trying your best." Or, "You worked on that project for hours and your dedication really shows." When they know you value their effort more than the score, the pressure to cheat diminishes. They learn that the process of learning and growing is what truly counts, not just the A on the report card. This builds resilience and a love for learning that will last a lifetime. Let me share a quick story to illustrate this. Imagine a young boy named Alex who was competing in his school's annual science fair. He really wanted to win the first place ribbon. He saw a project online that was guaranteed to impress the judges, and instead of doing his own work, he copied it exactly. He won. For a moment, he felt amazing, holding that blue ribbon. But soon, his friends started asking him questions about his project, questions he couldn't answer because he hadn't done the research himself. They grew suspicious and the whispers started. Alex had the ribbon, but he lost something far more valuable, the trust and respect of his peers. He learned the hard way that shortcuts might get you a temporary win, but they often lead to a long-term loss. This is a lesson we want our children to understand. True success is built on honesty and hard work. So, let's recap. We spot the signs, we teach the value of integrity, we praise effort over results, and we use stories to make the lesson stick. Cheating is a behavior that can absolutely be corrected, but the earlier you step in to guide your child with empathy and wisdom, the stronger their character will become. You're not just correcting a mistake, you're building a foundation of honesty and responsibility that will serve them for the rest of their lives. If you believe in raising a child who values honesty and integrity, let me know in the comments. Type the word integrity if you're committed to helping your child grow into an honest and responsible person. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more parenting tips.